Hey there, there's a bit of a backstory to this video. Several months ago, one of the very first motovloggers I ever subscribed to, his channel name is Grumpy Old Sod on a Bike. He's neither grumpy nor very old. He's a Brit living in Italy and does some fantastic motovlogs around the area where he lives. Beautiful country. He did a Decibel challenge, and he got himself an app on his iPad or iPhone or something and measured the sound that his bike was producing. And then he realized, of course, that it was actually really inaccurate. So I guess what we can take from that is that while these apps and things that we get on our iPods and smartphones and that are pretty amazing, they're pretty clever, they're not accurate scientific instruments by any means. So he bought himself a sound meter, decibel recorder, whatever you want to call it, and he did a video with the meter and measured the volume of noise that his motorcycle creates. Beautiful little Kajiva motorbike at idle, and then revved up, I don't know, 3 or 4 grand, something like that. Anyway, he then said, anybody want to do this? And he drew all the names out of a hat. So it went to Yuman 883 in the UK, and so I kept my eye on his channel. Sure enough, Yuman 883 did the Decibel challenge with the meter when it arrived, and a couple of weeks later he drew out a name, and it was Volgnit. So he sends off the Decibel meter to the other side of the world, and I waited for it, and it didn't arrive, and I waited for it and it didn't arrive. I started looking and saw that yeah, you can get them here as well. They're all made in China, and I thought, oh, before I do that I'll contact Yuman 883. So I did, and he said, oh bugger, let me check up on it. And so he did. So it had gone missing in the mail, and I guess that just goes to show that the modern postal service is absolute crap, because that's not the first item that has never arrived. So I think what we need to do is, when we send this thing off to the next person and the next person and the next person, we need to pay that little bit extra and get the tracking number and that sort of thing, so we can find out where it's gone astray. But what he did do was he attempted to get one off Amazon and have it sent directly to me, but they wouldn't do that. So he had it sent to himself, and then he sent it on to me, completely unopened, still in the Amazon packaging, and it arrived a few weeks after that. And you know how life gets in the way, and work and family and all that sort of thing, and so I haven't actually gotten around to doing the video yet, but good things are worth waiting for. And then what we can take from that last one is that never trust a Volgnit to do something in a hurry. So my apologies to the Grumpy Old Sod on a Bike and to Yuman 883 for taking so long about getting this video done. You know, I can make all the excuses in the world. It got lost in the mail. I was crook for a couple of weeks. It's been raining like you wouldn't believe here in New Zealand over the last couple of months as well. But hey, no excuses, I'm just a slack. So I'll try and make up for it. Send no money now. I'll give you 2 for the price of nothing. So, welcome to Grumpy Old Sod on a Bike's Decibel Challenge number 3. Where am I? Okay, now, I think the loudest thing on the BM is going to be the rattly heat shield on the pipe. But let's give it a go. Here we go. Okay, so we're at idle there. Let's change the decibels. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see. Let us scream. BM. So what did we get up to? 98.2 on an old 1986 BMW. So, the guzzy. Loudest thing on that will be the mechanical noise from the engine. Just kidding. Aftermarket pipes, got to be a good thing. Right. idling. Right up to maximum rev, but there you go. That is the Decibel challenge. Hey, so thanks for watching. Hey, this is the little device that came from, well, the spirit of it came from Grumpy Old Sod on a Bike in Italy. This actual device came from Yuman 883 in the UK. Thanks guys. On the little card in here it slips out, and I've written the names of those that have done it so far, so maybe that can be added. Plenty of room there to get heaps more. So we've got Grumpy Old Sod on the Bike, Yuman 883, and Volknet. Hey, batteries are included. So if you want to have a go at the Decibel challenge, just put your name down in the comment section thing, and I'll leave it for a couple of weeks, and then we'll pluck one out of the hat and send it on. So yeah, thanks for watching. See ya. Ride safe.